Oh, so nice. It's turning green. It's awesome. Anyways, might as well show you some more hauls I got. Yard sale weekend. 2 pairs of coveralls. $8. One pair is these ones, I think. Is it these ones? Yeah, these ones are from Mark's Work Warehouse, which are definitely good brand. I don't even know. Yeah, these ones aren't so good, but they're very big ones. They're a lot bigger than me, but that's okay. I'd rather have baggy coveralls than coveralls that are too tight, like my ones that I wear to work now. They chafe me because I got big, whatever these muscles are here. They chafe right on there, and it sucks. At the end of the day, I come home and I'm all chafed up. Anyways, such a beautiful day. Unbelievably nice. After the shit we've gone through. So one of the first things I guess I'll show you is the inside of the car. Check this out. Croquet set. I actually wanted a croquet set because I got the good kind of yard for it. You know, it's nice and hilly, and it's got some different terrain to it, so get some croquet going here sometime soon. Hopefully the wind isn't dicking this audio too much. But you might see here in the distance, not the mower, I haven't played with that yet. It's hydro-locked with oil. I pulled the plug out and gave her a few pulls, and you can see the oil splatter all over there. But this was my major score. Big time. 8 horsepower outboard with the tank. And she's old. Still. Hasn't been running a long time, he said. He said maybe even 10 years, but it was $45. $45. How can you go wrong? Like, really? I've never seen an outboard that cheap before. Never on a yard sale, that's for sure. So I definitely had to scoop that up, and I'm just gonna go get her going here in a few minutes. I just got home not too long ago. I got a few other odds and ends, nothing too great, except this. Well, this was a good score for $5. I was doing that Honda. I really needed a fucking pickle fork, and I didn't have it. It was funny because the guy has an old garage, and he's got all kinds of tools. Some good ones, and I wish I had more money. I would have bought more tools. He had some really nice big axle sockets and that I would have loved to buy. But anyways, I looked at all the stuff, and I'm like, geez, he'd be the guy to have one. So I was like, shit, you don't have any pickle forks by chance? He's like, pickle forks? No, I don't have a pickle fork. It's like, my woman was like, oh, what's a pickle fork? And it's like, oh, it's for taking apart ball joints. And then he's like, oh, crow's feet. Yeah, I got one of those. It's right over there. It's like, oh, okay. So I guess I got more than one name. But, so it's also, I guess, called crow's feet. But whatever. It's fucking mine now. And makes life a lot easier for tearing apart ball joints, that's for sure. But I am stoked on this fucking outboard. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Mariners by any means, but it's an outboard. It was $45. I'm sure I can get it running, and if it doesn't like fly apart on me right away, it'll probably be a good motor for somebody, or me. I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it though, because I've been really craving a toy of some sort, like a bike or a wheeler or something. Even a fucking piece of shit vehicle I can burn the piss out of. Just something to burn the piss out of and have fun with. And, you know, the outboard, I can have some fun with that, but I don't know if Dad's boat would be able to handle it. My fucking aluminum boat can't. Maybe with some major work it can, but I think I have that sold tomorrow. So, that doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens though. I mean, you know, I gotta get the damn thing going first. But assuming I get it running and everything, you know, I could probably put a 0 at the end of the price that I paid for it and sell it for that. and that'd be pretty awesome. And actually, I'm debating. I went to the place I got the outboard from. I don't know if any of you guys would know monitor heaters. I showed one in one of my off-grid videos there about my camp. A little tiny one my dad has. Well, buddy had one for 30 bucks. It's a fairly large one too. It's like, 3 times the size of my dad's. It's big enough it could heat my whole house over here. Anyways, he had it there for 30 bucks, and it's got all the pieces and everything. It's all there. So what I'm going to do is hopefully here in a little while I'm going to go get that and bring that home and test it out, make sure it works, and then sell that, because I was looking on Kijiji and there's 3 of them on there, which means they either sell quick or there's not that many of them around. But 2 of them, one was $950, one was $850, and one was 500 bucks. So no matter what, I'm making a huge profit on that. So I might as well get it. And if nothing else too, I could always wire it up here in the garage, which wouldn't be a bad thing either. It'd be better than a wood stove in a way, because it's almost instant heat. But I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. Right now I'm going to work on the outboard. First I'm going to put it on the stand here that also came with, which was a bonus. Make sure that tank's clean enough to put some fuel in. Then I'm going to pop her open up the carb, have a look in there, take the plugs out, look at them. Assuming they're all good, or once I clean all them, dump a little oil in the cylinders and see if I can't fire it up. Anyways, I'll get some more footage here once I get into it a bit. Let you know what's going on with her. Alright, made a little progress here. So first thing I did was I checked that, and sure enough there's some old skanky gas in there. So I poured in a little fresh, sloshed her all around, dumped her all out, put some fresh gas in. Next thing I did, I unplugged the fuel filter here, right here, and I pumped gas with the primer ball there, and you could see it was just sludgy, gross gas down there. Just undid that, pumped the primer ball until it was clean fuel coming out here. Then after that, I pulled, I don't know if you can see that, but that drain screw for the carburetor right there. So I pulled that out, and then I just I hooked this back up, and I pumped out everything, all the cruddy gas that was in the carburetor until I got clean gas. Now I really should take it apart and clean it properly, but that's more work. And I just want to see if this will kick at all. And I also took the spark plugs off, and I gave her some rollovers, and dumped a little oil. I have some 2-stroke oil there. Just dumped a little of that down the cylinders. Just give her some lube because she's been sitting for so long. I'm not going to put too much effort in the bottom end right now, or too much strain on it rather, because I don't know if there's any oil, and if there is, how much. So I'm just going to take it easy if I do get it to start. Just filling my bucket up here. Oh, there's a leak. Great. So nice. I feel like I should be doing this kind of thing. But yeah, just filling up my bucket here enough that I can run it, so I don't overheat it or nothing. I had bad luck with that one time in the past. I don't think it had anything to do with that. It probably was the fact that I didn't dump any oil down the cylinder after it had been sitting for 5 years. Oh fuck, there's a hole in my bucket too. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. Oh man. Hopefully that don't get worse. But anyways, I didn't put a motor before in the bucket, and I started it, and it started, and it revved out of control for about 3 seconds. Bang! That was it. Connecting rod broke, and that was the end of that motor. So I'm definitely a little more careful now about how I start outboards for the first time of the year. Dump some fuel in them. The gas I'm not so worried about. Well, this one I am, but with most other ones, it's not that big of an issue if they've only been sitting for a year, but this one's been sitting for a few. Though by the smell of the gas, he said 10 years, but it couldn't be sitting for more than 5. The only thing I see really wrong with it, from, you know, it's got good compression, the plugs aren't that fouled or anything. The biggest problem I see is going to be the fuel lines need replacing. And even the primer ball is getting pretty hard, so that means the rubber's gone dry, but easy fixes. I mean, I just want to make sure this thing's going to go. Then I'll decide if I want to keep it or if I'm going to sell her off. Hopefully my support system works here. This garbage can isn't liking all this weight of water. But see if I can't set yous up here. Where am I at? Still got lots of water to go. That's not quite good enough, but well, it's not bad. Might be able to get a better angle though. What, right here? Should have my tripod. I actually saw a couple tripods and I was half tempted to buy them. They're nicer than mine, but I didn't have any extra money. I didn't have any money. The woman lent me the money for this, but I couldn't say no. How do you say no to an outboard? $45 fucking dollars. I mean, really, you know, clean up this flaky paint here and sell it. Probably get fucking $700-800 for it if it runs good, but we'll see. The kill switch is interesting. It's hard as a rock, so I don't know how well that works. The choke's a little wooden lever. Somebody modified it, but yeah, whatever works. Well, getting up. I think we're getting up to the water pump level. I'm not really sure either. A lot of outboards, like some are different than others, and I'm not sure how high I have to go on this one. By the looks of it, there's my water intake right there, I think, right above my finger, if you can see it. But I'm going to try to bring her up right to the level of here before I run it, because, or in that level, I think that's where the good range is. That's what I'm going to guess anyways. And after I run it and everything, it seems good, then I'll check the bottom end, because I don't have any oil for that. Any bottom end oil. You know, if I have to, if it needs oil, well, hopefully she won't fly apart on me right away. I actually could have got another outboard that just needed a bottom end. As a nice Suzuki 6 horsepower that ran great, but the bottom end was pooched on her. But I didn't have $150, and after buying this one for $45, I wasn't about to spend it. But anyways, I'm gonna set you guys back down here. A lot of people driving by because it's a yard sale weekend. I kind of wish I would have had one. The only thing that does trouble me just a little is she doesn't want to shift at all. But I think that's probably just because she ain't running. Alright, I'm up to my level. Actually, while I do this, I'll grab me some carb clean. Just gonna try to spray that in the breather hole here. This has actually got an air filter of sorts. It's got some kind of box on here anyways. Nice blaster with some carb clean, which Also tends to work as starter fluid. And will help clean her out. Hopefully my water doesn't all leak out by the time I get to this. Got a big puddle of water here. Nothing happening yet. Well, we're trying to get this sucker to go. Not really. I haven't barely tried yet. Big thing as long as she doesn't fly apart on me. It's the only thing I worry about with motors like this. You never know what they're going to do. Prime her up. Leaking now, so that's no big surprise. Choked out. Well, this would be full throttle. That's no throttle, so I'll put her in the middle, I guess. Fuck, she fired. Oh, I guess I don't like this enough. Beautiful. She kicked again. She kicked. Try to choke in. Fuck, boy, she runs. She fucking runs fairly good, actually. The only thing is, she ain't shifting. I don't know what's up with that. Well, I shouldn't have forced her, but she might be in neutral now. Let's just see. Backfire there. Fucking runs. And if only she'd fucking shift better, we'd be off to the races. Something's just sticking here. WD. I can't believe that thing started. No choke, no throttle, let's just see. Here it's trying to shift. I just don't know why it's having such a hard time. But that's an easy fix. Should be. Let's figure out why this is binding. Where. Do the shaft bent improperly. This is fucking amazing. It runs. This is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Interesting values somewhere. Interesting. I think I'm going to have to take that bolt out. Just looking at this. And I'm frigging with it. I don't know if you guys can see. Where's my screwdriver? There. Frigging with this bolt here. This whole mechanism seems a little loose here. So that might be the issue. Let's try something here. Still being sticky. Also some kind of arrangement down here that might be the problem. There's like this ball bearing. Rolls different positions. It might not be in the right position. Putting the screwdriver down, I can't see where. Yeah, it's the arm is having some issues. Wish I could see better. Aha. Don't know. There's a little ball right down here. I don't know how well you guys will see this, but right there. And I can push it in, and then it'll shift. Pushes in. I don't know why it doesn't do it itself. But it seems to be sticking and not releasing. Well, that's a simple fix anyways. I was worried it was something mysterious, but looks like everything else is shifting fine. It's just that. So that's a bonus. So yeah, she runs, she shifts. Fuck, she's sold. I'll have to do a little more to her, I think. Try to replace some of these fuel lines at least. But now that I know why it's not shifting, it should be good. Can't see why it wouldn't be. When it starts. Well, thing of beauty, I must say. Nice running outboard for next to nothing. And now that I figured out the trick to the shifting is you got to push it inwards like that, and then it shifts fairly decent. I don't think it's supposed to be that way, but it works that way, so good enough. But I ended up going and getting this. I know you probably can't see it too good. It's not what I thought it was. This is what I thought it was. I thought it was a Toyotomi, which are really nice ones. But it is a kerosene monitor heater. It's an MPI monitor 441, which, I don't know, it's got 46,000 BTUs. And it's a nice little rig. I did plug it in and try it out, just to see if it would at least turn on. It does. There's some blistering here. I think it's just one of those kind of stickers that stick over everything. Anyways, that's what I'm hoping it is. I'm just going to peel that off. And I got to fix this button here. I don't know how well you guys can actually see this, but anyways, it was well worth the $30. These things are $1,000 right now on Kijiji or eBay, refurbished, and that's obviously, I won't get that much, but you know, I'll probably get $400 or $500 for it. Wow, it seems so dark. It's not actually that dark in here, but I guess that's just this camera. The LCD makes it look darker than it is sometimes. But anyways, pretty good haul this weekend. I think I showed you guys another good haul, I think. This is here pickle fork. Or crow's, yeah, I did tell you about the crow's feet story. Oh yes, and I don't know if I did tell you about the hubcap. My girlfriend lost a hubcap when she hit a bump on this winter in like January. We just found the hubcap today when we were at a yard sale. Happened to look over and there it was. I gotta fix it. It's got a crack there and another crack there now. It used to only have this one, but now it has that one. So I'm gonna wrap it, fix it back together, and stick it back on and see what happens. Falls off again, well, so be it. If it don't, well, she's got all her hubcaps back. Saves me from trying to have to find her a new one. Sweet. But anyways, I just thought I'd let you know about that and show you that monitor heater right quick. Where it's dark and late, I gotta get to work and my battery's about to die and I look like I'm about to fall asleep. I think I'll end this video here. Thanks for watching. It's been a busy weekend for me yet again, but you know, I definitely got some good scores, so we'll see where it goes from there. You never know. If I keep the motor, you'll see some boating videos probably, but we'll see if that happens or not. Either way, peace out everybody. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it and favorite it and do backflips on it. And yeah. Actually, buddy showed me a video of him watching me laughing his ass off. So hey, whoa, I'm getting Sony'd big time. That's cool too. So right on. Take it easy, guys.